Welcome back to the show. We all know the internet as a lovely place where truth and justice always win out. But one domestic threat, well, semi-domesticated, is tarnishing that sterling reputation by helping spread false information. After a long day of doom scrolling through posts about how the world will end in new and horrible ways, I like to cleanse with a few adorable kitten videos. I love cats. Oh my God, they're so cute. Look at the cat. He's stealing a pizza. Wait, what? The feline? Anti-vax information? How did I get here? According to the New York Times, your favorite kitten videos are used to spread misinformation like anti-vax stances, the big lie, and even worse, that I'm not a natural blonde. I just want to ask you if you have any idea how destructive it is what you're doing. Do you want to look into my eyes, please, while I'm speaking with you? No, you don't need a lawyer present, okay? Oh, you're just gonna walk away? Okay. Coward. How did these cats get radicalized?
The cats are innocent bystanders.
This is PhD candidate and cybersecurity researcher Laura Edelson, who studies online misinformation.
The best way to think about the kittens is as engagement bait.
Okay.
Cats are cute.
I agree.
So you would see a cat video in your feed, maybe one of your friends liked it, you like it, maybe you like the page, and then content from the Epoch Times will start filtering into your news feed. You lure people in with cat videos, then that's when you start sprinkling in things that are misinformation.
Does this mean that ugly animals are used to spread information? With the help of the Brooklyn Cat Cafe and some of my best experts, I set out to stop the spread of lies online by creating my own misinformation. So that's Mrs. Misinformation to you, thank you. Ugh, these freaking cats. If you're one of the 3 people left who trust social media, what comes next might surprise you.
The problem is that things that are highly engaging or very sensational might make it to the top, whereas things that are more informative or that are more accurate or that are more truthful maybe don't get seen because they're not sensational, so they don't go viral.
The Epoch Times, the Western Journal, Dr. Joseph Mercola, my high school alumni page all spread misinformation, and social media companies know it. So why don't they shut it down?
Those companies might be profiting from misinformation being spread, because it keeps us online and therefore they can sell us more ads.
But it's not just the social media companies profiting. There are also people like this guy whose misleading posts often lead you to buy questionable crap.
Alex Jones, who is, the guy who ran InfoWars, he's probably one of the most famous conspiracy theorists in the country. He had pocketed more than $100 million spreading this nonsense.
Obviously, we are powerless against the lure of these fuzzy butter lumps. So what is our esteemed government doing to help us? What does government intervention look like? Keeping in mind, most of the major players in our government still have AOL accounts.
The most important thing that we can do is to have government mandated transparency.
So there are transparency bills that have been introduced. I think that that's a really positive step forward, because what that's regulating is not this content is okay and that content is bad. What those bills are trying to do is create an impetus by which the platforms share information with researchers to try to better understand the dynamics of how these platforms work.
And I'll just say this is not new, right? Like we had the same conversation with Big Tobacco, where they were covering up all kinds of research about the harm. And it was harder for researchers on the outside to study people and figure out exactly what was going on.
And we all know how that went. So what can users do?
Just spend less time on social media.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
You have almost 4 billion people now around the world who are on social media. And then for the average social media user, there's some evidence that they're scrolling through 300 feet of newsfeed a day. That's the height of the Statue of Liberty.
The height of the Statue of Liberty? That's almost one CVS receipt. And in both cases, it's an overwhelming amount of information.
And so it's really important, I think, for audiences to understand what's a good cat versus a bad cat. So there's that need to just spend that extra couple seconds before you click the follow button.
If something on the internet is making you emotional, that is a moment to step back and say, who is trying to make me emotional? How are they doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Do I think this person is who they say they are? Is this thing I'm looking at really true.
And when you do find misinformation, it's important to never share the direct links, because that only helps it spread. So instead, use your little paws to take a screenshot.
Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Oh my God, this cat loves me so much.
This is all like a game of cat and mouse, but way less cute. We need government intervention, we need social media to take action, and we need to be smarter online. Until then, one major question remains.
What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're gonna get away with?
What do you want? What? I am talking to your friend over here. We are having a very serious discussion. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to hear more from Full Frontal, like and subscribe. If you'd like to hear some opinions from a man in a lifted truck, leave YouTube on autoplay.